The tale of truth, love, and sacrifice. In the depths of a dense forest stood a small ashram where Swami Advaitanand resided. His serene face and radiant eyes attracted devotees from far and wide. People came to listen to his teachings and receive his blessings. The ashram was a place of peace and meditation. A guest's plea. One night, the tranquility of the ashram was disrupted. It was pouring rain. In the dead of night, a woman stood at the ashram's gate, drenched from head to toe. Her eyes were red, filled with pain. With trembling hands, she knocked on the door. "Who is there?" came the deep voice of Swami Advaitanand from inside. I am a widow," the woman's shaky voice replied. "I need shelter." Swami opened the door. In front of him stood a young woman, her eyes filled with deep fear and mystery. He invited her inside and handed her a towel. "What is your name?" he asked. "Suhani," she replied softly. Suhani was the widow of a wealthy landlord. Her life had been filled with struggle and suffering. She revealed that her husband's death was not an accident, but a conspiracy. Her in-laws had thrown her out of the house, and now they wanted to kill her too. Swami Advaitanand listened to her sorrow and realized that she was not just a grieving woman, but also a terrified soul. A new life in the ashram, Suhani began living in the ashram. She engaged in simple tasks, sweeping, cooking, and other necessary chores. Swami Advaitanand remained immersed in his celibacy and meditation. But Suhani's presence stirred something within him. Gradually, an unspoken bond developed between them. Suhani found peace in Swami's presence, and he too felt a renewed energy in the ashram after her arrival. A sense of danger. One day, a few strangers arrived outside the ashram, inquiring about Suhani. Swami Advaitanand sent them away, but later questioned Suhani about them. Trembling, she replied, "These are the people who killed my husband. They are after me because I have evidence of their crimes." "What evidence?" Swami asked. Suhani pulled out a small bundle hidden in her hair. Inside were some documents and a pen drive. Swami's voice grew serious. "The time has come to hand this evidence over to the police." But Suhani panicked. "Swamiji, these people are very powerful. They can even buy the police." "The power of truth is the greatest of all," Swami Advaitanand said with a calm smile. "We must not remain silent out of fear. Injustice thrives when people are too afraid to speak the truth. Love, duty, and inner conflict." As time passed, the emotions between Swami and Suhani deepened. For Swami, it was a spiritual dilemma. On one hand, his vow of celibacy, and on the other, his growing affection for Suhani. "Swamiji," Suhani said one day, "I know I entered your life as a stranger, but now you are my only support." Swami remained silent, torn between his heart and his mind. He prayed to God for guidance. The attack one night, Suhani heard footsteps outside her room. When she opened the door, no one was there, only a letter on the ground. "No one can save you." Suhani shivered in fear and rushed to Swami Advaitanand. "There is no need to be afraid," he reassured her. "We will expose the truth." The next day, they prepared to go to the police station. But just as they were about to leave, some strangers arrived at the ashram. "These are the men," Suhani whispered in a trembling voice. "Now stay alert," said Swami Advaitanand. "God will protect us. Truth shall prevail." The next morning, Swami and Suhani set out for the police station with the evidence. However, on the way, they were ambushed. Both ran, trying to save themselves, but the criminals surrounded them from all sides. Swami Advaitanand faced them courageously while Suhani attempted to call the police. Ultimately, the police arrived in time and arrested the criminals. In the struggle, Swami Advaitanand was seriously injured. "Swamiji, don't leave me," Suhani cried in tears. In a low voice, the Swami replied, "Sacrifice for truth is the greatest duty." He was taken to the hospital where Suhani cared for him. A few days later, once Swami recovered, he said, "Now your life will move in a new direction." Emotional, Suhani replied, "Without you, I wouldn't be able to do all this." Swami then said, "You now have a purpose. Take care of this ashram and serve those in need. Final farewell." Sometime later, Swami Advaitanand said, "The time has come for me. I must go to the Himalayas." Crying, Swami pleaded, "Don't leave us. The greatest love is in sacrifice." Swami replied, "Keep my memory alive through service." Swami left for the Himalayas and Suhani assumed full responsibility for the ashram. The revelation of a secret one day, while cleaning the ashram, Suhani found a chest. Inside there was a letter that read, "Within Swami Advaitanand, the soul of your deceased husband resided. God had sent him to protect you. Now that justice has been served, he has recalled him." Tears welled in Suhani's eyes. She thanked the Almighty and began serving in the ashram with utmost devotion and reverence. Thus the saga of love, sacrifice and truth became immortal. True love is found not in possession but in sacrifice, and if God gives us sorrow, He also provides us the strength to overcome it.